everyone, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Vanessa and thank you for joining. Today's vibes, we are wearing the cowboy hat. Woohoo! Just kidding, this is a fedora. Isn't it just adorable? Anyways, I decided to go with some like urban cowboy vibes, you know what I'm saying? Just because, I don't know, I just felt like these vibes today. Like I wanted to wear a hat, I wanted to wear like a brown color scheme. I have no idea, maybe it's just like the fall. I have no clue. But anyway, before I begin today's video, I just want to quickly apologize for my lack of consistency on this channel. It has been a crazy time. I've been working overtime about like 46 to 50 hours a week, 6 days a week out of 7. It is a lot, guys. Along with getting ready for graduation and just everything that's coming up. There's been so many things happening in my life this year that I'm very grateful for, but it's also very, very stressful. So anyways, I've always seen these ideas on Pinterest of DIY graduation caps, and I've always told myself I will graduate with a DIY graduation cap on my head done by yours truly. I'm currently at Michael's right now, so I just want to go in, find some stuff, take you guys along with me. The theme I'm going for is more of like a butterfly and calligraphy cursive letter quote type of graduation cap. I don't know the quote I'm gonna put yet. I have an idea, but I still have no clue. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take you guys along in the store with me, and then once we get home, I'll go ahead and start putting everything together, show you guys how I'm gonna do it, and hopefully this turns out okay. If not, well then, I'm a failure. Oh well, you know, we tried. So, but anyways, here we go, and let's just wing it. Okay, so starting off, we're going inside one of my favorite stores, Michael's. Love this store so much. So here we are, and I'm just actually looking for anything I can find that can pretty much go on this DIY grad cap. So starting off, I'm gonna go ahead and look for some stencil letters so I can go ahead and just attach to the cap to get sort of a calligraphy look. Then we're gonna go ahead and move on to butterflies, because that is like the main theme that I wanted for my cap, which was butterflies. So we're just gonna use these here. I think these are the most beautiful butterflies I've ever seen. Selfie check. Now we're gonna go ahead and go on to the bling section. You know, we gotta look bougie up in here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get this bling. Moving on to the next section of the store, I just kind of looked for random things, and I ended up getting a lot of stuff that I will show you guys later. But yeah, I'm super excited, and let's just continue. Okay guys, so we are back. I just got home. I totally forgot to do an outfit of the day. So first we have our little fedora hat, as you can see. Then we have a cute little tan blouse and some little Levi jeans along with this cute little belt I got at Ross. It's super cute. My cute little, please ignore the toilet paper right there. We have these cute little flats that I don't know where I got them from because it's been that long. So yeah, very urban cowboy fall inspired vibes, and the weather was super nice. It was like 70, so it was actually a really nice day, and we actually got all this stuff. I'm gonna put all this stuff on the table so that way we can sort it out and figure out what we're gonna use, and then also go ahead and start beginning the cap. So yeah, let's go ahead and go. Starting off, we have a bunch of different butterflies. I bought gold, purple, and blue, as you can clearly see here, along with some paper flowers and some gold stencil letters, more flowers. We also have some more lettering. I couldn't decide a color, so I bought every single color, glitter as well. And then we also have the diamond bling to just decorate and make it more fancy. Here is the graduation cap that we were working with, and yeah, super excited. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the gold butterflies. For me, I'm just taking them out of the packaging and just pretty much putting them on the cap. I'm not gluing anything in. I'm just trying to see where everything will go and to try to make a little bit of a blueprint on what I'm gonna be doing for the cap. So here you're just going to repeat the process of just taking everything out of its packaging and putting it onto the cap to see how you want to design it, decorate it, and make it look. And make sure everything looks good before you actually glue it onto the cap. So before we go further into decorating the cap, I want to go ahead and share with you guys the quote that I decided to use for my graduation cap, which is the quote, "What if it doesn't come true? But what if it does?" I first heard of this quote from one of my favorite YouTubers, Scholl, who is so inspiring and is a big reason on why I started my YouTube channel. It is actually one of her favorite quotes, and I'll go ahead and insert a little clip so you guys can see a little bit of her YouTube story.
If you had told me a year ago that I would be sitting here today, I never would have believed you. So long story short, I was living in LA, graduated from college, completely jobless, ended up really depressed, working odd jobs and not being able to make ends meet. And right before I was about to move home, in what I can only call a miracle, my YouTube channel started to take off. And I'd made a mood board earlier that year with this quote on the center of it. It says, "What if it doesn't come true? But what if it does?" Now it's my favorite quote, because a year after I thought my life had literally no hope left, everything on my mood board had come true. So
as you can see, she's absolutely amazing and inspiring in every single way, and I do highly recommend checking out her channel if you want to just be filled with joy and inspiration. Also, a little fangirl moment when I posted it on my Instagram. She did like my photo and I was fangirling, so Amber, thank you so much, and if you're seeing this, I love you. Alright, back to the cap. So on this next section, what I'm going to be doing is pretty much the same thing that I did earlier. I'm going to be cutting out each letter that I'm going to be using for the quote and just putting it on my cap without gluing it yet, just to see how it's going to look. So here I am sorting the letters out, just making sure I know how it's going to look before I actually tape it on there. And then also we have the other set of letters at the bottom. These are in gold because I wanted to do it a little different, and I'm just pretty much playing around with everything and all the different materials that I'm going to use just to see different ways I can make the cap look. Now you're going to go ahead and start actually putting the letters on the cap. These are the stick-ons, so I'm just going to take off the plastic and go ahead and put it onto the cap. The thing that I like about these letters is it's actually easy to go ahead and move. So if they come out crooked, it's okay because you could end up moving it a little later. Now we're going to go ahead and cut the sparkles or the little diamonds. And I'm just going to place them where I think they would look best, along with all the butterflies and flowers that I'm going to go ahead and glue on next. So here I am just trying different things, just making sure I know 100% how I want the cap to look and what would look best for it. And as soon as I know 100% this is the way I want my cap, I'm going to go ahead and start gluing. In order to make sure that the hot glue is actually sticking, I'm just pressing onto the butterflies after to make sure that they're actually sticking on. And now moving on to the flowers, it's going to be the same process. We're just going to hot glue it and stick it onto the grata cap. I tried to get different colors for these just because I wanted a little bit of a variety, and also I wanted it to match with the different color butterflies. So that is why we have the pink and the white flowers. Okay, so next we have the diamond jewels that we're going to go ahead and cut out, and I'm just going to place it on top of the graduation cap where the tassel goes, and we're just going to see how it looks. I think it looks great right there, so I'm just going to go ahead and glue it down. And then next we have the pearls, little pearls, just to go ahead and decorate a little bit of the background so it's not so plain. I'm actually using tweezers because I felt like it was actually a lot easier to use it that way. And for the finishing touches, I just added a few more little flowers on the sides to make it a little more decorative. And voila, this is the DIY graduation cap completed. It came out very nice. It was actually very simple, and for it being so simple, it came out really good. This is actually the cap on. I went ahead and put my graduation gown on. That way you could see how it looks if I were to have walked. By the time you all see this video, I will have been graduated already. And I just want to say congratulations to everyone who graduated in 2020 because it was not easy. And congratulations to anyone who's graduating anytime soon. If you are still in college, keep going, follow your dreams, you can do it. Remember, what if it doesn't come true? But what if it does?